Hello, welcome. Sit down, take a seat. Breakfast's on its way. And then, when I've had that, I'll do some sketching. It's Wednesday morning, unusually. Don't ask why. But it is. There we go. Alright, I think we're working. I think we're on. Aren't we? There's an additional information. Oh my goodness. What's this? Right, okay, hold on. Let me sort this out then. What's this saying? Log into my Twitch. SMS code. There. Oh, yes, okay, apply me, okay, authorize. Right. Thank you very much.
Brown sauce?
No, that's all right.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. I think one. Let's check it. Interesting. That's interesting. I can send messages to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. That's clever. I think that's very clever anyway. That's useful. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. I have a haggis roll this morning. Haggis and coffee. Delicious haggis. Hello, Jules. Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
Why?
Are you just back from taking the kids to school? Have you had haggis, Jules? I don't think you've ever said you've had haggis. So I'm going to be drawing some Halloween stuff later on. Printed out a kind of a blank scene from I think it's Kelso Abbey that I've printed out, and then I'll draw on it later some Halloween things after I finish my haggis. What about you? What are you doing? What's your plans for this morning? I should say this is Marmion's. This is one of my favorite places. favourite place to eat, have breakfast, do a bit of sketching. It's a very pleasant place. That's not my artwork on the wall, not yet anyway.
Full ones. In the yes. So I better go and look at.
Haven't been there for you.
So I have my car back today. It's returned from the garage. Fixed, I hope. I think. Expensively fixed. But it's working again. Never wasn't working, but it's now properly working. So we want to see if we can sell some pictures to pay for it. That'd be nice. Also, I've hurt my back again. A little bit. I hope just a little bit. We'll see what it's like. A blank picture that I'm going to use and draw things on. So I'll do that later. Yes. Someone snatched up the black faces. And the T-Rex. This is, deep roof, this is a haggis roll. So there's 2 slices of haggis in there. It's very nice. What do you have for breakfast? And a flat white. I am going to eat that, yes. Too right I am. Yes, Jules. £25 worth of blackberries. It's very nice, you know. Can't complain. I'm the T-Rex in the gay pride sweater. So it's nice, isn't it? Nice to sell something. Sell something that I've created. Let's see if I can do this. Let me think. Probably got a yogurt for breakfast. That's nice. Stressful morning. No, bro. It's not good to have no breakfast, Jules. Let's see. Let's see. Right, hopefully that works. Oops, didn't spell comments correctly. So that should appear on both platforms, which is clever. When I type, it appears on both the streams. I hope, I think. It's very clever if it does. prove where you from. When is breakfast for you? Is it now, or is it in some other time? Because I've got like 2 microphones, like one there, one there. It's clever. I can sit with my hand holding my face like that, and it looks normal and natural. Kinda. Hmm. 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 Yes, I dashed my watch. Obviously, it's wireless, Bluetooth. Yes, so if I do that, you should still be able to hear me there. I hope. I hope. But that's better. What breakfast? You and Jules. The pair of you. Appalling. Which part of the world are you from, though? Most important meal of the day, they say. I can well believe it. Yeah, I had a banana. Okay, that's not too bad. Keep your potassium up. A banana's good. It wasn't with porridge, though, was it? And maple syrup. Can't eat, yes, when I'm just on that one. Yeah, but that's better. No. Do you think I should persuade Marmions to do that? Do you think they would do a special order for me? A small adjustment might work. A small adjustment, yeah. But although there's absolutely nothing wrong with haggis roll. It's a very upbeat song for a breakfast. Don't know what it is. What do you do for work? Deep. Can I call you Deep Proof? I'm sure I can. What do you do for work, if anything? I think you said that, didn't you? Fred was having a bad morning. He hurt his foot yesterday. I was scared walking around with this heavy school bag all day. First exam is, and you say, anyways, so what kind of level is he at in his English? What can he say? What can he not say? Can he have a full conversation with you in English? Nervous. What's his grammar like? I see the drop frame rate is quite high. We're on 64% drop frames, which is not good. It's disappointing. We'll see how that goes. I see they've got some new pictures up behind me. Still at the very beginning, like, most kids only start English secondary, do they? I thought they were practically speak English in the womb. Very beginning. Wow. You're failing, Jules. You're failing him. He needs to be watching me more, obviously. I'll do it. I'll keep him interested. It's a pretty dreary day today. It's not quite raining, but it's getting there. So I don't know if I'm going to go out walking much today, do much exercise. Hello, Italian pepperoni. One. Ciao. He's not some less than Duolingo though, but you know what that's like, Plus now I've got to keep correcting him with Duolingo. Oh dear, you don't want American English. No, send him here. I am a professional tutor after all. I'm very good, thank you. How are you, Italian pepperoni? Are you having breakfast with me? And if so, what are you having? I'm having a haggis roll. Mm. Mm. Delicious. So what's his, oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I lose my sense of taste. Hello, Flavia. No, I haven't lost my sense of taste. So the haggis is quite strong. It's quite spicy. It's very nice. Good morning. What was I going to say? You've derailed my train of thought now. Oh yes, Jules. What's the American English that he's learning that he shouldn't be? What are his words or his accent? You don't want an American accent. You should teach him a Scottish accent. That'd be fun. And Scottish words. Mm. No American English, yeah. Well, introduce themselves right, simple letters. Mm-hmm. I remember when I was about 12, it must have been, learning French at school. We had to introduce ourselves, and then we were partnered up with another classmate, and we had to describe the other person. So it would be. I'm just trying to think in French now. Votre, what's here? Something. No, votre yeux est bleu, pour exemple. So I had to, talk about how the other person looked. I remember that quite clearly because I kept saying somebody's hair was frizzy, frizzy, when it wasn't. It was just sort of curly, but in my opinion, that was close enough, and that was the best word I could remember. So that was kind of fun to describe other people in the class, as well as ourselves. I'd best finish my haggis before I finish my my coffee, because I don't want it the other way around. Mm. Yeah, it's quite spicy. It's not that bad. He's pronouncing the R and A in the American way. This teacher will do phonetic transcription. Let's teach it back today. Phonetic transcription, yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes I do that when I'm teaching. The car is fixed. Expensive. But yeah, it's all working. Remember, the R, pronouncing the R is not just American, it's Scottish as well. So, not necessarily bad if he's doing that. So if he's saying car, for example, rather than car, as the English would often say, I would approve. Hello, Martin. How are you? Are you having breakfast with me? No, are you at work at the moment? Nice. Off to Cardiff. They film Only Connect in Cardiff, don't they? Which is very good. I'm going to try using that and drawing on it. Doing some Halloween things on this quite nice picture that I printed off. What they do, yes. So I'll do that in a little bit when I finish for breakfast. And then you'll have to suggest some things for me to draw on it, some Halloween themed things. Some butter. Well, Jules, if that's the case, you'll have to withdraw him from that school. Just saying. The American F's the same. I think Jules is saying the American R. Haunted House on Hill. Yes, I could, but as I say, I'm going to use that kind of blank-ish template and add things to it. But yeah, I could. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, the American R is pronounced more than the English R often, or the Southern English R. I'm just thinking, Martin, your accent. I think you won't pronounce the R quite as much in words as I do. For example, Doe often says that they can hear my Scottish accent when I say the word here, because I pronounce the R in here. Whereas And that would also be true in much of America. But in most of England, you'd say here. You can't teach me. I can though. Don't normally do a soft roll on my R's. Speaking of soft rolls, yeah. But Scottish accent and much of American accents, you do hear the R probably because so many Scottish people went to places like Georgia and the southern states of America. So pronounce it yes, but in terms of the R, it's similar. Yeah, because they're both rhotic accents. They're called, where you hear the R pronounced. It does make sense. Yes, yes. So you get Scottish names in some parts of the United States. You know, like Armstrong, for example. Um, and the Irish, yeah. But a lot of the Irish people who went over were from Ulster, Northern Ireland. Oh, she's pretty. Somebody walked past. Yeah, so people went to Northern Ireland because they were expelled from Scotland, and then they would often go from Northern Ireland to the United States. So they often had Scottish names from Northern Ireland, like Graham, for example, the surname. Irish via Scotland, or Scottish via Ireland, I should say, and then over to the United States. So yeah, Armstrong, first person on the moon, Scottish name, and Nixon, the president who sent him there, also a Scottish name. Yeah, Kennedy would be Irish. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, or is based on that, and then branched out from that point. Yeah. Plus, obviously, influence from elsewhere. So you got influence from Italy and from Greece and so on. And of course, you've got the large black population who had their own accents and dialogue, and that's influenced contemporary American as well. But yeah, it started off as how English people spoke at that time, and then developed. I would largely agree with that, Jules. Mm, pleasant. Pleasant. Make sure my fingertips are nice and dry. Is this Chapel Roan? Doe will be kicking themselves that they're missing this. I think it is anyway. Oh, there's my picture of Chapel Roan, which I did last time. Did I? I did that last time? Possibly. Anyway, can you see that she's got a sword there in her hand and a crucifix? Yeah, anyway. did the thistle last time as well. Thistle. So. So, what am I going to draw on my thing, my crypt? I can do a coffin. Shall I do a coffin first of all for Halloween? I think first let's try some roosting bats. So I'm going to do this. So I do. Definitely it's Chapman on, isn't it? I recognise it for sure. Shall we do I think we'll try some cobwebs. I went through a phase where I thought American English sounded cooler than British. That was cured very quickly. I can't even listen to audiobooks that are read by Americans quite right. Don't mind TV or films, not books. Yes, I totally agree. Okay. So, starting off with some bats and cobwebs, which you can't quite see. So this is just an experiment to see if this works, of course. I'll do another one up here, I reckon. Right, let's try. Gonna try doing a coffin here. So I have to think of how this would look in the context. Angling down a little bit. So it would be. It's gonna be like that. Yep, thanks. I'll have another flat white, please. I see you've let your hair unstraighten itself.
Oh yes, always changing.
That's okay. That's coming along. Just like something glowing on it. That looks alright. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do on top, I'll do. Shall I do an open coffin, perhaps? Let's try that. There. Thank you. There. Little plinth underneath. Nope. You don't open your coffin there. Kind of open it. It's maybe a little bit small. But how's that? That might have to be a little bit bigger. Yes. MOT, yes. Says we should send the kids to America to high school. You're like, no way. Like Schwarzenegger. What is that, like, mix of... Oh, he's Austrian, isn't he? Happiest Ronald, yeah. Totally agree. I'm gonna have to say this is a child's coffin, I reckon. Because it's a little bit small. So we do another one. Not sure I've got this quite right, strangely. Yeah, so certain garages do MOT testing and some don't, because they've got to be specialised. They've got to have specialist equipment and special testing facilities. They've got to be approved by the government. So yes, it did. Yeah, it's slightly better. Okay, a couple of empty coffins. What else shall we do? Let's see if I can do a creepy candle on this wall. A bit taller. Yeah, okay, there's a candle wall. Midwest accent more prevalent in the news. The most general, yeah. Heard that. That's right. The most neutral. Inoffensive to most people. What else shall I do? Come on, I want ideas. What else can I put on my picture? Okay, so nice. And a couple of coffins. So what else does it need? I can love me better, babe. What do you think? I could put something on this wall here. What shall I have? Well, we shall leave it for the moment. He's a skeleton, aren't he? Okay, right. Let's see if it's been quite good on being able to tell where an American was from by their accent better without a British. Okay. Should I test you? Should I test you? Possibly. Okay, let's try. Ribs here. I can love you better than. Can love me better. I can love me better, better. Alright, so we want. Now we want pelvis. Okay. Here's enough. Probably. Oh. That's off. I'm going to make that latte. Oh, ultra heat treated. Pasteurized. Is that what they call it? Pasteurized? I think so. Isn't that what it's called in English? Long lasting. Yeah. I know what you mean. I don't know if that's what the Americans call it. But yeah. Okay. What else can I do? Shall I do some blood stains on the walls? How will I do that? um, um, Some sort of mysterious stain on the wall. Probably some more bats up here, I think. The 24th September is a bit. Is that are you at work now, Jules? Is that right? Okay, I'm going to leave that there for the moment and then come back to it next week, I think. Yeah, actually, it's I mean it's all right. It's not as nice as fresh milk. But also met up with the guys from Dunfermline again. Football tournament. They're at different pubs. A pub crawl. Very weak, very weak. What percentage? So we'll come back to that. So now, if there was a picture I wanted to do, suggestions. Can't I find where it was? Okay. I'm gonna try doing that again for Halloween. See how that goes. Oh, my ink's not running out. And long wooden boards for 10 glasses for people. What liter-sized glasses or half liter or something? Okay. Do you feel the dealer when you push the card to not disclose all the sugar? So it's got to have this test done. This MOT test is done every year. So I bought it in January, and it had its previous test done in the October. So the test that was done, it was 3 months. And that can't really be faked. It's either passes or it doesn't. You see what I mean? But I don't know. Possibly, but it should be okay. Should have been fine, but who can say? Let's see. Start right there. I hear American accents. Mhm. Okay. I think you can pick and choose a size. I've never had it myself. The Scots are having a half-litre glasses. Yeah. They made up with them and then kept getting new ones, though. So, yeah. Roads in Scotland are not brilliant, to be honest. There's quite a lot of potholes. Um, right. Does my husband have a hangover? I don't have a husband. Oh, Jules, you mean? Dunno. Mm. So far. I'm going back to Carlsbad the next day. Didn't drink too much. it's coming along. It's improving. Yeah, I would say so. Fly by night, I would say so. Okay. Right, so we've got sort of moss or something. Lichen. Mm, yes, totally agree. There. Okay. Now, might need my other pen for this. That's looking sufficiently Halloweeny at the moment, isn't it? Not a popular concept? Well, I think most people are fine with that now. This is pretty dark up there. And this. Come along. That's pretty good. Mm. I'm trying to find all the darkest bits and really outline them with my black, super black pen. There's a real dark part there, isn't there? So it's funny, I can't quite see where the light is coming from, if it's only coming from above or it's coming from one side. I think it's just from above. Alright. Okay, I'll do a bit more detail now with my other pen. That's coming along, I think. I reckon that's getting there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's working, I think. Okay, that's working. Now I want to show bits of old dead grass there that's been built up. Okay, that's working, I think. And more bits of grass. So that's alright. It's alright. And the problem is me. This is a song about British tabloid newspapers, of course. Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. Faster on ahead. Do you notice the behind me, like the sunflowers up there? Did you notice that?
Americano tall. Anyway. Wait. There first.
Really pleased with that. That's yeah. I think that's decent.
Really?
So far, what do you think? Thank you. More on the lintel thing here. The sky falls.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right, isn't it? That's all right. I'm reasonably happy with that. It's got, well, does it? Because the original is black and white. So, yeah. And there wasn't much colour in it, because obviously it's stone. But. Mm, mm, that's alright, you know. I think that's alright.
People come in and leapfrog you. That is but if
A few fingernail ones. Well, I mean, there isn't any in the original, unfortunately. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. That's a bit closer. I'm quite pleased with that.
and also
Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. A sketch of the skull with a sketch of a fully fleshed person. Ha. A fully fleshed person. A little bit dark. Slightly rounder. That's better. 16th.
oh yeah.
Signed and dated. So yeah, that's alright, isn't it? That's alright. I'm pleased with that. If somebody wants to get kind of change the thumbnail, if somebody wants to get a screenshot of me doing that, that looks okay, though, doesn't it? I'm just looking, you know how when when I look at something later, I decide if something needs to be changed or not. So I'm just trying to look at it fresh, if you see what I mean. So it's about 10 to 11 now. I think that'll do for today. So I'll be back. Oh, and I can now type into both Twitch and YouTube, I believe. Like that. I can type into both Twitch and YouTube. And it should appear on both of the streams, I think. Which is useful. Okay, so I should be back Friday. Definitely appear on Twitch, thank you. Yeah, it's clever that. So I'll definitely be back Friday afternoon. I won't be back Tuesday morning, but maybe Tuesday afternoon. Maybe a different day of the week, I don't know, because of work. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be free next week. But definitely Friday afternoon as usual. Yeah, so again next week, whenever I'm sketching, you're on both excellent, thank you, Martin. Whenever I'm sketching next week, I'll do a little bit more of the Halloween one, just adding a little bit more to the crypt on the other picture. So have a think about anything else you want me to add to that, and I'll see if I can do it. But yeah, that'll do for this week. I've had my breakfast now. I need to go and pick up my beer still, because I haven't picked it up for this week yet, or last week actually, because of my car not being done. Working today? No, I was working yesterday afternoon. I've got to arrange a new thing for some point, but I'm not working the rest of the day. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having breakfast with me. Thanks for chatting. Rita, it says time to stand, so I shall do. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheerio, bye, everyone. Have a nice Wednesday, I think. Okay.